Hey guys, as always, welcome back again. And today I want to speak about, first of all, is our general, like introduction to military. So, introduction to military, I want to tell you this: if soldier kills one and dies, that's 101. You know what I mean? That's like a soccer game, basically, or a basketball game where they are the same points, you know what I mean? So at least I'll train you at least to kill 10, at least minimum. Before you die, you're gonna kill 10. At least that's the goal of the training, you know what I mean? And I tell you this, like American military, Russian military, Chinese military, they don't have this kind of goal, you know what I mean? My goal is before you die, you're gonna eliminate 10 people, 10 soldiers, you know what I mean? So that's something we can achieve. That something is achievable, you know? But the thing is, like, there is no that kind of mentality or that kind of general or that kind of manager, you know what I mean? Anyways, so basically, we need. So how to make one kill 10 at least, you know what I mean? That's you gonna go to training where it's very hard training, you know what I mean? You need physical training, you need body training, you need mentality training, you need culture, you need environment training, you need a lot of training, you know what I mean? But it's achievable. So basically, guys, what I'm gonna tell you is like, and this is what's gonna happen, you know. Me, if I'm building military, so at least is 10 years, you know what I mean, contract, you know what I mean, or I don't know. I need basically I'm gonna invest in you so the future is gonna be easy, you know what I mean? So, like for example, I'm gonna teach you today and show you everything, and then you're gonna show the others. You know what I mean? That's why I wanna high, very, very long contracts. You know what I mean? So basically, guys, what I'm gonna tell you is, man, soldiers is here, as I told you always. Here, there is a basic knowledge. You know. So you're supposed to kill, like I tell you this, sometimes you will have option. You'll be like, I can kill this man, but I will be dead, you know what I mean? Then if that's the equation, you know what I mean, then don't kill that person. If you're gonna die with killing only one person, man, that's like, that's it's not worth it, you know what I mean? So anyways, it's math, you know what I mean? Everything is math, you know what I mean? Even military is math, you know? So basically, to be a cold soldier, you need to be like, man, confidence is number one, you know what I mean? Like, when confidence is very high, then skills is crazy, you know what I mean? Like, when confidence is really, really, really good, you know what I mean? Skills is good at that time, you know. So anyways, guys, what I want to tell you is, man, soldier life is difficult life because you work 24/7, you know what I mean? So you're gonna be like, man, you will train a lot. We're gonna go under the ground, you know what I mean? So we going to train a lot, you know. So it's gonna be academic, it's gonna be skills, it's gonna be language, it's gonna be technique and tactics, it's gonna be your built in mixed martial arts and a lot, you know what I mean? So you'll be very busy, you know. So basically, you're gonna be like, you're gonna wake up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., go to the gym, go to class. You're gonna navigate the classes with the eye soldier. So you're gonna go class training, food and stuff like that, and then you're gonna come back to sleep. You know what I mean? So your bed, since when you wake up, you open your eyes till you coming back. You're not gonna see your bed. You know what I mean? So maybe you're gonna wake up at 4 a.m. You're gonna see your bed at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. You know, that's when you're gonna see your bed. And what we're gonna do is, like, every branch will have their own academy. You know what I mean? So basically, let's say this branch is in Minnesota or the other branch is in California. You know what I mean? So that's two different military. You know what I mean? So they are underground of California. So what they're gonna do is they are going to exactly like the one in Minnesota, the one in Washington, the one in New York. You know what I mean? You just gonna navigate through your eye soldier. Like basically, I tell you this, wrinkly up. I will make the rink up in like maybe a lot of requirements. So basically, you're gonna need at least four. When you go rink up, I'll tell you. For example, you know what I mean. So you are this rink, you want a higher rink. You need to add two skills, that technical skills to your profile. You need to have that kind of belt in MMA. You need to have this kind of bachelor degree, master degree, 4 master degree. So that's how it is, you know what I mean, and so on and on, you know. So then you're gonna go to your you're gonna travel, and that will be the Pentagon, basically the headquarters, the net. That's gonna be Kansas, you know. So you're gonna travel, come to Kansas. You're gonna go to the skull, and you'll be like, "Sir, I want a promotion." He will ask you, "What's your rank?" You'll be like, "This is my rank." So you go into the next level up. Yes. So okay, you need. So this is in this rank you need 3 master or 4 master degree, 2 PhD, 1 4 5 6 what's it called this technical skills and stuff like that. So you gotta be like, this is I graduated, this is my belt, this is my belt in MMA, I have this certificate. So you gotta show him everything. He gonna exam you. So you're gonna do every exam. So you're gonna be missing for a week, you know what I mean, to go wrinkly up. And then when you go wrinkly up, they will tell you what to study. You know what I mean? So basically, you went from rank number 1 to rank number 2. So then they will tell you, if you want to rank number 3, focus on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least do this. You know what I mean? If you want a next rank. So your life is gonna be like hunting rings. You know what I mean? So hunting rings, studying. So basically, man, you're gonna be a cold soldier. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a fire because so you're gonna have a lot of skills, you know what I mean? Skills to fix cars, mechanical skills, industrial skills, all those kind of things, you know what I mean? So you're gonna come to Kansas school office, and the school office, you basically, the school lives in in Kansas, you know what I mean? That's where Skull lives, underground of Kansas. That's the Skull headquarters. So the Skull headquarters, you're gonna come uh, to promote, to give promotion. So guys, it's gonna be like that's the lifestyle of the military that I'm gonna build. Do you think that that's something you are interested in? Basically, they will wake you up, man. 4 a.m. Nobody is sleeping. You know what I mean? 4 a.m. Nobody's sleeping. Everybody awake. You know. So if you can do, I tell you this. It's not easy, but it's fun. You know what I mean? Especially when there is a war, and like I'm not helping war, and I don't want to cause a war and stuff like that. You know. But I'm saying, like, if there is a war, then you're gonna apply your knowledge. You know what I mean? So I'll give you a lot of technique. It's gonna be. I'll write them down and I will try to figure out. It's gonna be a lot of technical skills. One of the technical skills I can tell you ninja, and then the other technical skill I can tell you. Uh, Salute. The other technical skill is gonna be like a ninja. Ninja is you gonna enter and kill and come back. You know what I mean? So the skills will teach you the mentality of a ninja. We will teach you the skills of ninja. You know what I mean? How to create a weapon, how to hide it, you know what I mean? Cameras, how to deal with the cameras, and all those kind of things. So, and then the skills, the other skill, technical, the other skill like tactics or technique is the alcoholic. Alcoholic, basically, you're gonna go in, you know what I mean? You're gonna Humpty Dumpty, you know what I mean? That's alcohol. Humpty Dumpty. You gotta go in, be like, oh yeah, what is this place? I'm this, you know who we took. Then you're gonna eliminate and come back, you know what I mean? So this your technique is a technique how the soldiers will fight in a battle, how the soldiers will fight in a mission, how the soldiers, like basically eagles have techniques, you know what I mean? So every rank in the eagle, they're gonna learn. So basically, I have to invent and prepare. I have to write down technical skills, you know what I mean? Like for the hunter, American hunter, for American wild, for American eagle. So I have to do the technique, you know what I mean? And every ring technique. So basically, you think it's easy and simple, but it's not simple, it's not easy. It's gonna take a lot of time, you know what I mean? Basically, it's gonna take a lot of time to write down all those kind of knowledge of technique and tactics. So basically, the technique is, as a soldier, E1, what you need to do. Will tell you like how to approach, how to kill, how to so and on, and higher ranker. So basically, we will give you the book of your rank, you know what I mean? So basically, you're gonna study your rank, you know what I mean? You like when you are, let's say you got promoted, so they're gonna give you the study of the next rank. So we'll give you book, you know what I mean, of the next rank, you know what I mean? So so basically, guys, what's gonna happen is, man, it's gonna be we'll be like it's gonna take a time, but after 50 years I'm gonna celebrate, you know what I mean? After 50 years, and to be honest with you, I wish if the people who are expert in America in the military and stuff like that, I wish if they can start, if they understand what I'm talking about, to start it right away, you know what I mean? Because we don't have a time, you know what I mean? I wish if they can start it right away, So anyways, guys, that's how it is, and that's how is the whole army will build in America, you know what I mean? So that's all I want to say, and thank you for watching, and salute to the eagle. See you next video.